Next, you're going to apply for your colleges. You are going to press Start a New Application when you start your application for a college. But in our case, we've already started one, so we're going to say Edit. This is what you will press as well once you have started your application. So page 1 is biographical information. First, into this page, you're going to enter your social security number, when you were born, again, your full legal name, any other names or aliases you have, your place of birth, whether you are a U.S. citizen or not, your military status, your permanent address, your physical address if it was different from your permanent address, your phone numbers, your emergency contacts, your student email, your family educational background, and if you please, your ethnicity and race and gender. On page 2, you're going to select whether you speak any other languages other than English. You're going to enter your family income, your household size, whether you had any obligations with your family, due to your family, that kept you from participating from extracurricular activities. You're going to insert your parental income, whether this person is still living, whether you live with this person, and that address. Then you're going to save those changes if those are the only guardians that you have. On page 3, we're going to insert our educational background. So, since you are graduating high school, you are not a freshman, so you will click No Previous College Credit Hours. We'll then find Allen High School and insert the information below. The school code, the city our school is in, the state our school is in, and the date that you are expected to graduate. When you hit this box, you have any information to enter for more than one high school. To check any of these boxes if you are homeschooled. In our case, will be no. And then you will choose whether you'd like to graduate with an IB diploma or not. Because you are graduating from Allen High School, you will click Not Applicable. You will also skip question 4 because you have not attended college yet. And you also state no for question 5 because you are not a college applicant. On page 4, you will insert your educational information. You will select if you plan to pursue a pre-professional program out of these. You will also select if you are going to seek your teacher certification out of these options as well. You will then list on question 3 your senior course information. You will list the course, whether it's AP or IB, whether it's dual credit, how many semesters you took it, and then you will save the changes. On page 5, this is where you will fill out information regarding your admissions tests. You will insert the day you plan to take or took your ACT, as well as your SAT, as well as your TOEFL, and as well as your IELTS. If you did not take any of these, or there were ones that are listed on here, do not answer anything. Save those changes. Page 6, will answer questions regarding your residency information. You will answer no for attending a public college or university in Texas as you are graduating high school now. You'll state that you lived in Texas. And if you have lived in Texas for 36 months leading up to high school graduation, you will answer yes. If not, you will answer no. 36 months is 3 years. You begin the semester in which you're applying for. Have you lived in Texas for the previous 12 months or a year? That is a yes. No, it's a yes for you. And if no, it will be answered no for you. On page 7, we will talk about your extracurricular activities. If you are submitting a separate resume using the format below, you will check this box. If not, you will follow the example given here and fill out your extracurricular activities right here. This first box is your organization, the description of your organization, how many years you participated in this organization, positions you held in this organization, whether you were elected or not, how many hours per week you devoted to this organization, and how many weeks in the year you devoted to this organization. The second section, talk about your communities or volunteer service. You will list the place that you volunteered at, the description of your service, the total hours you served, and the dates that you served in. Next section, you will talk about your talents, awards, and honors. First, you will list your award or honor or distinction, give a description, then you will list the years that you received these awards or honors, and what level at the national, state, regional, by district, city, or local level. We'll save your changes and go to the next page. On page 8, you will insert any employment information. You will list your title of the job that you were at. You will list your employer, how many hours a week you worked, and the dates you worked there. We'll save those changes and go to page 9. Now keep in mind that you will see a check mark on each of the pages that you completed all the required questions. That does mean you have completed all the questions, just the answers, the questions required. On page 9, you answer custom questions regarding the institution that you are applying for. Here, we list all the unsaved questions. Here will be listed all of the saved questions. Although these questions are on the saved column because we have been through them already previously, offline, we will click on these to give you an example of what a question might look like. This question says, to assist in matching any documents you mail in support of your application to your record, we ask that you use below to download and print a cover form. So this is a UT Dallas cover form. So once I complete, I can say save this page and continue on with the application if I have no other questions, or I can save and acknowledge the question if I do have other questions. Keep in mind that all questions will be different in respect to the institution that you are applying for, as well as the area inside of that institution that you are applying for. Now we're going to look at an example of the remaining 3 questions. Full and part-time study for University of Texas at Dallas asks, do you tend to study full or part-time if offered admission to the University of Texas at Dallas? Full-time courses between 12 and 18 semester credit hours. Part-time would be anything below 12. Now, not all institutions have semesters. Some have quarters. So, again, questions will be tailored toward the individual university and area that you are applying for. For this question, it asks to insert your index score for your junior year PSAT. It is optional, but if you do have it, it would be a good idea. This question, it asks you to choose your focus for a primary area of interest. And in this case, this application is for a Bachelor's of Arts at the University of Texas at Dallas. Once you have answered all of your questions, you can save and complete the